Ignorance of the law is not an excuse. I want you to pay attention to this aspect of the law I'm going to be talking about. This is as regards to the recent Tax Reforms Act. There's no law like a Tax Reforms Act. There are the various tax acts, but they are reformative in nature. And we are going to look at them, particularly the tax ID and what you need to know as an individual, business, and a company. All right. So let's get in. Some persons have asked me some questions as regards this new tax act, and I'm going to do you all a service of answering these questions. So, one of the question is it true that everyone must obtain a tax ID before opening or continuing to operate a bank account? Now, my answer is yes, but with some clarification. Section 4 of the Nigerian Tax Administration Act requires every taxable person to obtain a tax ID. Now, what this means is that banks and other financial institutions, as a matter of necessity, are bound to request for tax ID. But it's not just that. You must be a taxable person or you must earn an income before you be required to provide your tax ID to banks. Now we ask ourselves, who is a taxable person? A taxable person was also defined in the Act, the Nigerian Tax Administration Act, to be anyone who carries on trade, business, or engages in any economic activity and earns an income. So if you carry out a business or a trade, no matter the coloration, and you earn an income from that business, you are a taxable person and you are required to obtain the tax ID, to register and obtain your tax ID from the relevant tax authority. So we have this one question from the person that asked me. He said, is this requirement new? Okay, as per this question, this requirement is not a new requirement. It has been in place since the Finance Act of 2019. Now, the Finance Act of 2019 amended Section 49 of the Personal Income Tax Act. It will even interest you to know that since January 2020, individuals who want to operate a business account are required to get their tax identification number. So what the Nigerian Tax Administration Act is only trying to do is trying to strengthen and harmonize these requirements. So having answered that question, I'll move on to the third question. Third question is, why does the new tax law say tax ID instead of TIN? That's a very beautiful question. Now, the tax ID unifies the various TIN issued by the Federal Inland Revenue Service, the Joint Tax Board (JTB), and the Internal Revenue Services. So that is what it does. It unifies them. The fourth question is, if you already have a TIN, do I need a new tax ID? If you already have a TIN, that is tax identification number, you don't need a new tax ID. Your TIN is very much valid. But for new persons, businesses, or companies, what you require is your NIN, that's your national identity number, and your CAC registration number. Those numbers are the numbers that will become your new tax ID. But before they become your new tax ID, you'll be required to register with the relevant tax authority so as to obtain your new tax ID. I hope this information and answer helps. This information that have been provided to you now are the response from the Presidential Fiscal Policy and Tax Reform Committee. I did it in this form so I can spread the information more and a lot of people can understand the implication of the tax ID for the new financial year of 2026. Thank you all. Please don't forget to like, follow, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.